There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for Bart. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. The tip is won by the Sixers. To Tobias Harris. Butler. They go down low to Simmons. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Lowry into the front court. Down 4. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Butler to Redick. That pass taken away by Toronto. Leonard to Danny Green. To Lowry. Danny Green. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Hey, lock up.
Pascal Siakam with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard to Gasol. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Marc Gasol trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. And he missed the free throw. Simmons into the front court. Leads a bucket. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock. Leonard. Can't connect. It's no good. To Simmons. Goes to the left side. Redick to Embiid. Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Across the timeline, it's Lowry, trailing by 4. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Danny Green, tough matchup against Butler. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Down to 5 on the 24. Leonard. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
With a drop step. Well done, Kyle Lowry. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Toronto Raptors.
McConnell to Butler.
Jeremy Lin.
Deep left corner. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Butler to bring it up. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. To McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep right corner. To McConnell. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Leonard. Lin to Leonard. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Sixers control it. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Nothing going here on that drive. Mike Scott with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Redick with it. They trail by 1. Can't connect from in close. Another shot won't go either. It's no good. Great defense.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 1.
Pascal Siakam. to Leonard. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Trying to cash in. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
McConnell. To Monroe. Finger roll. Finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lin with it. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lin. Raptors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Greg Monroe sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Greg Monroe. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
A fundamental shot right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to McConnell. Sizing up the defense. Can't connect. Lowry to Leonard. Has a look. Kawhi Leonard, now 3 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lowry into the front court. Up 5. To Leonard. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, Ben Simmons. 2-of-4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lowry to Leonard. Has a chance. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Butler. Curling inside. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Jimmy Butler, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. He missed a pair of free throws. And this will be out of bounds, off of Butler. Lowry to Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Simmons to Butler. To Tobias Harris. No good. Defense catching a break there. Trying to cash in. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Deep three. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. That'll do it for the first half. It's been all Raptors.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Raptors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Steals.
The Philadelphia 76ers are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup. Ball control was at its worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Everybody clap your hands.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Pascal Siakam. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at it.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Jimmy Butler, it's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got ball. Got something for him.
Leonard to Lowry. Download this all. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys trail by 10. Taken by the Raptors. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10.
I got him. I got ball.
Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Harris to Butler.
Watch that cutter.
Harris to Butler. Fires the 3. Missed it. Lowry sizing up Butler. Short jumper won't fall. Redick with it. Trailing by 10. To Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry with it. He'll run the offense. To Leonard. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
And Jimmy Butler gets a look. Can't hit. Danny Green to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Butler into the front court. 14-point deficit. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening. Changes coming from both sides right now. McConnell. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Lynn with it. Up a dozen. Danny Green. To Butler. From long range. It's rebounded by Gasol. Lynn with it. Lead is 12. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Jimmy Butler. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Gets it in the left corner. Butler to Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now 4 for 6.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Here comes the screen. McConnell. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Knocked loose. Here's Leonard for 2. Add 2 points to the board. McConnell. Lynn to Leonard. 4-3.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for 3. Nice. Butler to bring it up. Trailing by 15. McConnell to Monroe. Raptors come away with it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard to Gasol. Had a chance, but it's no good. And a backcourt violation.
The 76ers.
Leonard not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the Raptors. Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Simmons.
I got him.
Butler into the front court. Down by 15. Serge Ibaka tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Shot from the lane won't go. Sixers control it to Butler. Taken by the Raptors. Leonard to Ibaka. The drive right to the basket. Serge Ibaka. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Harris to Simmons. Butler.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Time to shuffle things up. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. To Leonard.
Trap.
Count the basket. Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
76ers, number 17, J.J. Redick.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Kawhi Leonard gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Redick to Tobias Harris. Screen coming. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Going to launch beyond the arc. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
It was right there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Leonard. Rebound cleared by Philly. To Embiid. Simmons. To Embiid. And a putback slam. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. New blood coming in for both sides. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were solid in today's victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.